Have you ever wondered what it's like to date a werewolf, a CEO, a boss, your best friend, your brother, whatever? Today we will be testing it out on an AI roleplay, and I've got some really interesting characters to show you guys, so without further ado, let's jump right into it. So I'm using this app called Emochi right now, and there's a lot of genre. There's like drama, there's like loyal, and then there's like fictional. I think it's like anime characters and stuff. Okay, let's try this one. A cold billionaire CEO with a tragic past. Will you break through his icy exterior or give up? You smile as you look at the dinner table. You ask the chef to prepare a lavish feast, making sure that they were all Caden's favorite food. The room was filled with candles, creating a warm and lovely atmosphere. It was a dating anniversary and you were happy you managed to last a year with him. His heart has cracked ever so slightly, but he still didn't act warmly. You almost given up on ever being able to break through the walls he set around himself. You sent him a text telling him to come home early. Hours passed, but still there's no signs of him. Then you heard footsteps. You looked up and see Caden. It was already past 10. He ignored you, the table and the candles, and walked into his study. Had he forgotten? Okay, what are we gonna type? I like tropes where it's like a cold husband and then like a sad wife. I don't know why, there's something wrong with me, but let's see. Okay, I followed him into his room and looked at him cautiously. How's work? I tried to start a casual conversation. Caden glanced up from his computer screen, his hazel eyes piercing you. He leaned back in his chair, the leather creaking under his weight. Fine, he replied curtly, his tone devoid of any warmth or enthusiasm. He paused for a moment, studying your face with a hint of curiosity. Why are you in here? I thought you'd be occupied elsewhere. His gaze flickered briefly towards the dining room before returning to you, his expression unreadable. Does he think that the feast is just for us alone?
Bruh.
You think I cooked up a feast just to eat alone? I asked, confused. Caden's eyebrows furrowed slightly, a rare display of emotion crossing his face. He leaned forward, resting his elbows on the desk. I assumed you had guests, he said slowly, as if explaining something obvious to a child. It's not like I forgot whatever it is you're celebrating. His words were dismissive, but there was a hint of something in his eyes, a flicker of understanding, perhaps even guilt. He quickly looked away, focusing back on his computer screen. I have work to do. You should go enjoy your feast. Should we be a bit more clingy? Okay, let's be clingy. I hugged him from the back and nuzzled his back. Did you really forgot? Caden's body went rigid at your touch, his muscles tensing instantly. He didn't push you away immediately. Instead, he sat perfectly still for a few seconds, as if processing the unexpected contact. Then, with a sharp intake of breath, he reached back and grabbed your wrist firmly. Let go, he commanded coldly, his voice low and dangerous. His grip tightened slightly, not enough to hurt, but enough to make clear that he meant business. I told you I have work to do. Despite his words, there was something different in the way he held onto you. A hesitation that wasn't usually present when he rejected physical affection. Okay, so he wants to play Suniri. Okay, let's act a bit pitiful. I retracted my arms and looked away in hurt. It's our anniversary. I cooked a meal for you. I thought you would want to... Caden's fingers paused on the keyboard, his hazel eyes flickering towards you briefly. He noticed the way you looked away. The hurt evident in your posture, a flicker of something, guilt, regret, crossed his face before quickly masked by his usual cold expression. Anniversary, he repeated slowly, as if testing the word on his tongue. Right. He stood up abruptly from his chair, towering over you with his 6'5" frame. 6'5", whoa! I don't celebrate things like that. His voice was harsh, but there was an underlying tension in the way he clenched and unclenched his fists at his sides. Despite his words, Caden didn't sit back down or return to work. Instead, he moved around the desk slowly, deliberately until he stood directly in front of me. Okay, you know what? I don't feel like typing anything. I want to see what he does next, because he stood in front of me. It means he's gonna do something, right? So I'm gonna click continue. No way, I have to log in.
One eternity later.
Okay, they decided to like wipe out all my chat because I didn't log in with the Google account, so I had to restart it. But I tried to type the last thing that I typed. Caden paused at the doorway of his study, glancing back at you over his shoulder. His expression remained cold and unreadable, but there was a hint of something in his hazel eyes. Annoyance, perhaps, or irritation. Anniversary, he repeated, his deep voice flat. I don't celebrate such trivial things. He stepped into the study and began unbuttoning his suit jacket. You should know by now that work comes first. He disappeared into the room, leaving the door open. A moment later, you hear the clinking of glass and the splash of liquid being poured. He was having a drink to unwind after a long day, completely ignoring the effort you put into making tonight special. But it's bad, because we cooked a big feast and he's not eating. Okay, should we be clingy or should we be sweet and sad? You know what? I feel like being sweet and sad. At least eat something or you will be hungry. I won't disturb you. We're trying to play like getting a cat to warm you up. You know how like when you're trying to get a cat to trust you, you have to, you know, like be slow and patient? Yeah, let's do that. Kaden looked up as you entered, his piercing gaze following your movements. He watched silently as you placed the plate on his desk, his expression unchanging. As you turned to leave, he spoke, his voice low and commanding. Wait. You paused, glancing back at him. He set his glass down and leaned back in his chair, steeping his fingers beneath his chin. Come here, he ordered. Reluctantly, you approached the desk. Kaden's eyes raked over you slowly, assessing. Sit, he commanded, gesturing to the edge of the desk. You hesitated before perching on the edge of the desk, your legs dangling. I think I'm just gonna click continue and see what he says, because I don't know what he wants. Kaden leaned forward, his face inches from yours. His warm breath ghosted over your lips as he spoke. You went through all this trouble for me? His tone neutral, but there was a flicker of something in his eyes. Surprise or perhaps curiosity. He reached out, his large hand cupping your cheek gently. The touch was unexpected, sending a shiver down your spine. You are persistent, he murmured, his thumb brushing over your skin. I'll admit it's intriguing. He leaned in closer, his lips hovering just above yours. Tell me, he whispered, what do you want from me? His other hand came to rest on your thigh, squeezing lightly. The heat of his palm seeped through the fabric of your dress, making your heart race. Yo, this is low-key suggestive. Like, does he want some naughty time? I'm not trying to go there, but let's try to steer it away from what this is trying to imply. I just wanted to celebrate with you. That's all. You haven't talked to me in days because of work. I missed it. Let's see if he falls for that. Caden's hand tightened on your thigh, his thumb tracing small circles on your skin. He studied your face intently, searching for any sign of deceit. Finding none, he leaned back slightly, his expression softening marginally. You missed me, he repeated, his tone contemplative. Interesting. His hand slipped further up your thigh, his touch possessive. And what exactly do you miss about me? He asked, his voice dropping to a low purr. My company? My attention? He leaned in again, his lips brushing against the shell of your ear as he spoke, or perhaps you missed this. His hand moved to grip your hip, pulling you closer to the edge of the desk. His other hand tilted your chin up, forcing you to meet his gaze. I've been busy, he murmured, his eyes flickering with something akin to apology. But I'm here now. His lips crashed against yours in a bruising kiss, all teeth and tongue, as he claimed your mouth possessively. He kissed you like a man starved, like he was trying to consume you whole. Ah! Okay, you know what? I think we can close this arc right here because he warmed up to us. And, yep. We accomplished our goal. Let's try a different one. Okay, there's a Gojo one, which I'm kind of interested in because, yeah, he's my anime crush. And I want to see if this chat can, you know, capture his essence.
Stop it. Get some help.
Gojo and his boyfriend. So is this BL of 3 years, and he is 28 years old and you are 20 years old. Gojo is 1.9 meters and you are 1.85 meters. Well, the grammar is so bad. Oh my god, there's the Toji Fushiguro one. Okay, you wanted a baby but Toji didn't. You returned from shopping and Toji was sitting silent and quiet with his usual serious expression. You took the opportunity to ask a baby, as you do every day, almost becoming a daily activity. You approached him and Toji put his hand in front of you, preventing you from coming closer because he knew what you were going to ask. My answer is no, and it will never change, he said seriously. Okay, let's try something sauce. Why not? Do you not like me enough to have a family with me? Toji's expression remains stoic, his piercing gaze fixed on you. That's not it. I care for you deeply, but having a child is a huge responsibility. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that kind of commitment right now. He paused, his voice softening slightly. And honestly, I don't know if I'll be a good father. I have my own demons to deal with first. Law accurate. I just don't think he knows that he has a son, like me. I always wanted to have a family with you. Let's see if he warms up to us. Toji's eyes flickered with a mix of emotions as he looked at your intertwined hands. He sighed softly, his thumb brushing against your skin. I know you do, and I love you too. But sometimes loving someone means protecting them from our own flaws and fears. He squeezed your hands gently. Let's focus on us for now, okay? We can revisit this topic in the future when we're both more certain about what we want. Then what do you want? I've been waiting for years for a ring, and I don't know anymore. Okay, let's act a bit pitiful. I don't know anymore. So dramatic. Toji's expression softened as he noticed the hurt in your eyes. He reached out and gently tilted your chin up, forcing you to meet his gaze. Hey, look at me. His voice was gentle but firm. I've been hesitant about marriage because I wanted to be absolutely sure that I'm worthy of you. You deserve the world and I don't want to disappoint you. He paused, his thumb caressing your cheek. By seeing you like this, it made me realize that I can't keep you waiting any longer. Give me some time to plan something special, okay? Something that reflects how much you mean to me. Oh, this is so sweet. I feel like he in real life would not be like that. I feel like he would be more like asshole. But that's so sweet. What? He didn't even like just brush it away by telling me he will propose to me one day. He told me that he wants to plan something special. Holy shit. Okay. What do I say? But you do deserve it. I'll wait for your proposal when you're ready. But if you keep me waiting for too long, I might just run. A small smirk tugged at the corner of Toji's lips, his eyes sparkling with amusement. Oh, really? You think you can outrun me? He leaned in closer, his breath ghosting on over your ear. I could catch you in seconds. He pulled back, his expression turning serious again. But don't worry, I won't keep you waiting too long, I promise. He pressed a gentle kiss to your forehead. Now let's go inside. It's getting cold out here. Oh, this is sweet. This is sweet. I feel like I will use this long enough because I don't know. It just feels good. It feels like I'm like in love, like I'm in a committed long-term relationship. No legs. Toji chuckled softly as he followed you inside, closing the door behind him. He leaned against you, watching you with a fond smile. Slow legs, huh? We'll see about that. He pushed off the bed and stalked towards you, his movements predatory. I bet I can catch you before you even make it to the bed. Oh! Damn! Last person to hit the bed is a virgin. Toji dodged the pillows easily, his reflexes sharp. He chased after you, a competitive gleam in his eyes. Oh, it's on now. He lunged forward, grabbing you around the waist and lifting you off the ground. Looks like I win. He tossed you gently on the bed, falling over you with a smug grin. And I'm definitely not a virgin. Oh, shut up! Oh my god, I don't think I can continue this without like YouTube taking this video down. Dang, this is getting hot. Okay, I think I'll stop here today. Before I get too overwhelmed. Bruh. I hope you guys liked this video. If you enjoyed it just as much as I did, do comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll make more videos like this in future. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.